Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Janine, otherwise known as Jedi Niner, and the first sister from the Rogue 5 Cantina. Since we just shot our show last night, I did not clean up, so I apologize in advance for the mess in my room. I've got cameras, I've got cables, I have selfie lights, everything is just everywhere. But it is Monday, and it is my day off, and I refuse to do anything as far as cleaning up goes. So anyway, I wanted to just talk about collections. As you know, if you saw my collection room tour, I have mostly Star Wars stuff, and I also have a large amount of Batman stuff. But there's some other pieces that I think, we all really would like to have in our collection, whether or not we consider that they, kind of fit in. And this weekend we went to our local comic shop, which is in San Diego at our mall in Escondido. They have a few locations around San Diego, and they're called Comics and Stuff. And they just had so much stuff. Now, typically when we go there, we're always looking for Star Wars. And it's pretty much slim pickings. But lately they've been getting a little bit more. So like today they had the Bo-Katan bust, the Legends in 3D. They still had a lightsaber that they've had forever, a Rey's lightsaber. The one that everyone found at Ross for like $59. So I think that's probably going to sit there for a while. But when we walked in, immediately to the right, instead of like all their anime stuff that they normally had, they shifted that to the other side of their enormous building. And right when you walked in, they had a ton of Diamond Select PVC statues. And I picked up Captain America, which you may have seen on Instagram. I shared a picture of that. And also Deadpool, because I'm a huge Deadpool fan. So, of course, now I've opened up this whole new can of worms because I don't have separate space or another space. And I'm trying to figure out like how I'll work them into my collection. But you know what? I decided it doesn't really matter. I'm going to collect whatever makes me happy. Whether or not they fit is a whole nother story. That's my problem, and it's a good problem to have. And so when we were there on Saturday, there were a couple pieces that I absolutely couldn't get out of my brain. But I wanted to like come home and do my due diligence and make sure that their price was great. Well, I absolutely get it. They need to charge a little bit of an upcharge so that they can pay the bills. I totally get that. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't paying like a ridiculous amount of money for some of those things on my wish list. So first thing on my wish list was an Indiana Jones Diamond Select piece. Unfortunately, when I went today, it was sold out. So within 24 hours, as soon as I walked in, I could just see the shelves were so bare compared to when I was there on Saturday. So I started to really dig in and see what was still there. And one of the other pieces that I was looking at was still there. And after all my research and due diligence, I found that their price was right in there with the Amazon price of all things. And there's just something so satisfying about walking into a comic shop and just, picking something off the shelf and getting to your car and driving home with it and not waiting and stalking the Amazon guy for 2 days or a day. That's an instant world we live in that we got used to during the pandemic. So anyway, I wanted to show you what I picked up. He's definitely an iconic character. Like I said, I researched him to death and I made sure that the price was right, and it absolutely positively was. So my pickup today was this guy, and he is pretty amazing. He's made by Diamond Select. He is the Immortal Hulk. He stands about 11.5 inches tall. And I'm guessing 9 wide and about 8 deep, or vice versa, or 9 wide, 9 deep. It doesn't really matter at this point. Don't have any idea where I'm going to put him. Maybe I need to have like another collection room, which, will that be the laundry room in this place? Anyway, I wanted to just show you. The detail is pretty incredible. I really like Diamond Select products. If you didn't know, they're also known as Gentle Giant. It just depends on what kind of product they're making. Gentle Giant is usually like the Star Wars stuff, and Diamond Select is pretty much all their other stuff. So here he is. The base is really cool. I love him. Anyway, I was curious, what kind of iconic pieces do you want to add to your collection? But maybe you're not, because you just don't see how they're going to fit in, or you can't see how it makes sense in your collection, but secretly you really wish you could have. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.